Okay, I think this is it. Yeah. All right. Hello, everyone. This is Mike Slucky coming to you from my music studio. I really wanted to give you folks some of the info and tools you need to play along with the professionals in here because I've been sending out some videos of me playing along with these books, and I'll keep doing that because I really like it. But there are a lot better recordings, and you can change the background sounds with one of these. We have the yellow ones on top for sixth grade. That's our beginning one, book one. Then we have red for seventh and eighth. If you are one of those overachievers that gets done with the yellow book and the red book, there is actually a green book, and they're not that expensive, so I would recommend checking them out. I do have a giant teacher's edition of the green book that I'm finally taking the time to look through. So yeah, we are hopping into essential elements for band. This is the first time I'm trying to share my screen, so let's see what happens. I'm going to share my screen with you folks. And I hope it's a Google thing. I'm just going to type in Essential Elements Interactive. My computer already recognizes it because I've been on that site a lot. If you type that into your Google thing, it's the first thing that comes up. Click on that bad boy. Then you get to pick whether you're a parent, student, or a teacher, and be honest, because if there's like 20 teachers on here, that'd be a little awkward. Students, chicka chicka. This is my teacher info. That's why it's all dotted out so y'all don't hop into my thing. Create an account. And this is where it gets a little bit complicated, but I finally figured it out. So here's the secret. There are many, many codes that we have to keep track of. The first is the school code. I tried to make it super easy for you folks. Portland Middle School Band 20. Because it's 2020 and this is the middle school band. Who would have thought? Enter. Beautiful. Student ID. We do not have individual student IDs. That's just another thing we would have to worry about. I have my own personal copy of the book. I agree to not copyright anything. Then you enter the activation code. So this is all info that's on the back cover of the book, what website to go to and all that good stuff. Activation code. You open the book up. You have your practice log, which hopefully people are filling out this time of year. And then you have your activation code close to the bottom right, wrong way, right there. The first four things indicate what book it is and what instrument it is. I did the baritone one. So E1, Essential Elements Book 1, baritone, bass baritone. And then it has a bunch of numbers. Don't put this number because that's for the book I'm holding right here and it won't work for your book. Continue. Then you put your name, first and last. Yeah, might as well create one. All right. I'm going to name myself Jimbo. Jimbo Smith. And my instrument is baritone bass clef. Create a username, Jimbo. Password. I don't know. Let's see if that works. Between 16 and 20 characters. Oh. All right. Jimbo Smith. My username, Jimbo2020, because I'm not very original. Confirm? Yeah, might as well. All right. So, join class. Oh, sorry. Select grade, whichever grade you're in. This is book one, so I'm going to be in sixth grade. Join class, yada, yada. Beautiful. Yep, I think I just did all of this. What's going on here? And this is why I'm glad we can look at this together. I super just did all of that. Oh, there we go. Sign in as Jimbo. Killer. All right. Email address is not required. But if you forget anything, that's where they're going to send it. I am not going to enter my email at this time. I'm just going to let them believe that I'm Jimbo for a while. Welcome, Jimbo. I'm having a blast with this because I actually do have a friend named Jimbo, so he's going to think this is hilarious. So what I want to do is look at all my assignments. No assignments. All right, don't have to worry about that. The main thing, and I actually have a calendar that I've been meaning to use, so I will actually in the future, aka this year coming up, 20 through 21, I will have our performance dates on this calendar, and you can sync it to whatever you want onto your phone, onto different Google Drives. You can even print it. Just another way for us to keep ourselves and keep our folks in the loop. Practice log, you can add when you practiced. Song number 1 for 5 minutes. So you can see how much you've practiced total. There are a few people that say you need to do anything for 10,000 hours before you are an expert. So this is my first 5 minutes of practicing baritone before I become a baritone expert at 10,000 hours. If anybody's interested in becoming a baritone expert. Resources are really handy. Later, because I already know, yada, yada, yada. And that's the cool thing. They've got a Clippy-esque kind of thing here that every time you go to a new page you haven't been to before, it says, hey, welcome to a new page. Let's take a tour. They try to make it as easy as they possibly can. Videos, MP3s, PDFs, links. These are all things that I can put out to the class. On mine, it's actually all loaded onto here already. So if I hit videos, it'll say beginning lesson on how to play the flute, intro lesson on how to play clarinet. And it'll have fingering charts and all that good stuff. So this is my homework assignment. I will throw in a bunch of stuff here for you folks to use as resources. Yep, boo. Music Studio. Here's the fun part. So I take any song I want, and yes, it does go all the way through the end of the book, all the way to 198. Now that's some of the individual study stuff. So I am Jimbo. I am a beginner. So I'm going to do the first exercise. So it has it on the screen, so you don't even need to look at your book right now. Accompaniment. You can choose concert band in the background, orchestra, pop band, all that kind of cool stuff. Let's do section. So this is going to be hopefully a bunch of baritones playing along with me. Let's see what happens. It's just a test. Cool. So let's get a full concert band, because that's what we're used to listening to. So play along with us. Hide that. And let's play my first note on, you guessed it, a real baritone. Because what would Jimbo be without his baritone? And you can even hit the record button, but I don't want to make my computer explode by recording 2 different things at once. And then you can actually submit that to me if you want me to hear it, and I can give you notes on it. And I can even put in comments at different parts of the music. So if you play a wrong note, I can say, all right, here you played a sharp instead of a natural, and then it'll kind of get the, you'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. All right. Nice echo. just an example of one of the songs you could do in here. You can change the speed so that it's slow. You can change the count if you can make it loop so you can practice it more. You can change a whole bunch of different settings on here. Let's try a different song. A different song. A different song. There it is. Let's try something a little bit more difficult. Nice. Oh, Banana Boat song. Big time. All right. It's got the music here written out. I can change the accompaniment. Beautiful. So I can have a metronome clicking the whole time, which is all right, but this is about bananas. So, of course, we're going to go with a reggae feel. And let's get ready to play. So if you are rocking out, having a good time with all of the different kinds of accompanying tracks, if you want to go Latin, let's see what Latin sounds like. I'm not going to play it again, but just to see. Clicking in. Yeah, so now what happens if I slow it down? It actually gives it kind of a reggae feel. So you can see how we just hop right into a whole new world of playing all of these crazy things. And you can keep your same student account and activate book 2. If you got a red book as well, you do the same thing and you activate it with the code that's on the front page of the red book. So if there are any questions or anything that you wonder about with this process, and you can actually thank Mr. Thompson for reminding me to do this. I had a meeting with him today and he said, hey, make sure that you folks go through the online stuff. So thank Mr. Thompson when you see him. He's an awesome guy. So yeah, if you have any questions, just send me an email and I will get back to you very quickly because I am always just sitting at my computer waiting for emails to come in. So yeah, thank you very much. I'm going to get back to practicing because this is some really cool stuff. And